Hello viewers and welcome back to the daily Timeguessr. Well, you can't put the Swiss more prominently into a picture. Well, maybe by photographing a Swiss flag, but the location would be difficult. That is ZH, Zürich. Kunstkammer zum Strauhof. Okay. Yeah, probably the exact location will be a bit challenging. Let's quickly have a look if we see any tram tracks downtown. There's one. Is there a center divide? Yes, there is. Hard to tell if that's really... Is there that much of an open space? I don't know. That looks more like a corner shop actually. The Apotheke. Let's go here for now. Where do they go, the tram tracks? Oh, they actually don't bend around that much, but instead will be here. This looks more like it. You know, we have a corner here, a center divide. Yeah, that makes more sense that we are there. And well, this car is older than this picture for sure. I would say we are in the early 80s by the looks of it. Something like 82 maybe. 72 even. Okay. And we were miles out. Okay. Miles. Really? Yeah, kind of makes sense. Okay. Miles out and years out. Okay. Not a great start. Well, this makes me think Mongolia, but actually there's not that much to go by in terms of actual location. I mean, John Kerry. I mean, we've had him before, so probably in the 14-15 range. I don't know the last picture we had. Can't remember. I think it was on the South Pole station. Police looks kind of modern. But could we be in Mongolia actually? I mean, Mongolia is... Chinese, and as such I don't think they would have police on their police cars. Could we be up here somewhere? Forgot what what was I thinking of? Tibet. Forget it. Mongolia is of course not Chinese. I'm now claiming the exact opposite. I mixed it up somewhat. Moron. Well, at least Clarkson would call it moron. I think it's likely that John Kerry wouldn't travel, you know, miles outside of Ulaanbaatar. Let's put it somewhere here. Okay, he actually went to the north of Ulaanbaatar. And I was 1 year off, okay. But yeah, okay. This looks a bit chaotic. That looks like an H. So does that mean we are in Hungary again? Samsung? That is German. Arbeitsfeld, Durchgang verboten, place of work, no passage. Munkaterulet. Sounds kind of Turkish, to be fair, but this doesn't look Turkish. Nope. Definitely not Turkish. So M7. M7. Could this be the one? Not really, methinks. Let's go here for now. Okay, there seems to be another road going underneath it, so we could be somewhere along here. Yep, this seems to be the one. So we will probably, maybe we're here on this viewing point. And again, Samsung on the bus tells me that we have to be post fall of the Iron Curtain, so do the jackets. So where do we go with this actually? Mid-90s actually. I mean, usually it's safe to add a few years, but it wasn't in this case. Okay. So again, perfect location, but not on the gears. This very much sounds Dutch. Yeah, can't read any of the other stuff, but I think we'll just go downtown Amsterdam. We go like into the late 60s, early 70s here. Yeah, well, 66, so kinda close. At least considering how I'm doing today on the years. And that looks like Castro. Yes, it does. M267, whatever that's supposed to mean. So that is when Castro died, probably, but I don't remember when he died. Some kind of church. Hmm. I was thinking we might be somewhere around here, but that really doesn't seem to be the case. Where else could we be? Maybe he was from somewhere else and they buried him there. Could this be the one? I think it actually could be. Judging by the towers, yes, kind of makes sense with a large building over here. Let's check this. I think this actually could be where we are. But when? Kind of an earlier smartphone. When did he die? But really already a lot of smartphones around. I have absolutely no idea when Castro died. Judging by the sheer amount of smartphones, I would guess it is already somewhere like 2015, 16, somewhere around that. 16. Okay, but another perfect location, which I think it's always more rewarding for me basically to find the exact location than the time. Maybe that's my GeoGuessr past here, but yeah, I think getting the location spot on is actually doable even without it stating that we are in Santiago. Whereas the year, I mean, of course, if you know when Castro died, you can judge it, but even basing it on, you know, fashion, technology, cars and stuff, it only narrows it down to a certain era, give or take 4 to 5 years, most likely. And so it's, all of those are down to luck, actually. I think most of the time, where this one is actually, you know, some detective work, and you can get it spot on, while the other detective work for the years, well, it helps to narrow it down, but still you are depending a bit on luck. But let's see where we got with our bad year guesses this time. Well, still 45k, which I'm happy with, considering that we've been 10 years off on that Switzerland round and another 5 years in Hungary, 4 years in Amsterdam. So yeah, 15, 19, 21 years off in total. But the location guesses were quite decent, I think. let's look at the leaderboard. Relander at 47.5 at the number 1 position again, as usual, I would say. Dursus 46, then me 45.3, and Sandy 43.8. Figbook at 42.1, 41.8 for Panda, followed by Clygro. A lot of 7s in his score here, 37, 38 nearly. And Wisdom of Wombats rushing it today, I have the impression, with 8,000. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was from a location perspective, well, except for the Mongolia one, which was only, well, narrowing it down a little. The locations were pretty good to guess. Yes, well, at least I struggled. Some of you did as well, others didn't. Those who didn't, well done. I always envy those who are actually better on judging the years than I am. And yeah, well, I hope to see you around for the next video. Until then, have a good time and bye bye.